made, let us rejoice and be glad. For I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. So, y'all, I am preparing myself to go to the gym. And so, yeah, so that's what you see. Anytime you see me in black or a t-shirt, hey, I paid $1 for this t-shirt at Walmart. So, nah, but, and it was so funny because I paid $1 for this t-shirt like a week or two before the Diddy documentary came out, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, I wanted to come on real quick, and I wanted to talk to you all and tell you what's been going on with me, um, and things like that, and how I am managing the situation. And so, I want to come on in and basically just set the record clear about a lot of things. And I'm going to talk about it because this is my platform and I have every right to discuss it. So, as you all know, I was married before. And me and my ex are in a very good place. Like, me and him are very cordial. Like, if we were in a room together, you cannot tell he's my ex. You cannot tell he's my ex husband. Well, I found out last year that his current wife has been stalking me. And I kind of brushed it off a little bit and I let it go because she was literally monitoring my channel and my videos. And anytime I would discuss what I went, and it's anytime I would discuss anything in my that happened in my marriage, she would run and tell my ex. But see, me and my ex actually know the truth about everything, so we're good. And so she left a comment up under, mind you, I hadn't done a video in over a week. She left a comment, a long comment, up under one of my videos, and she was saying she got receipts of this and that, and what really happened. And girl, girl, get your life. Girl, you got the man. Girl, get your life. You 50 something years old talking about we got beef, boo. So I'm gonna put it like this. Uh, a while ago, not long ago, months ago, I realized that TikTok tells you when someone is reviewing your profile. So TikTok sent me a notification telling me that she was viewing my profile on TikTok. So what I did was I immediately blocked her. Now, I did not know how to block people on TikTok, but when I found out that she viewed my TikTok account, the first thing I asked my daughter was, "Show me how to block her. Show me how to block her." That was the first thing I said. Show me how to block her. And I never said nothing to my ex about it. I never said nothing. I never said, yo, and there was a big argument between me and her, because this is I've been cordial, I've been quiet and everything, but I'm gonna tell you a lot of stuff. Um, so she was monitoring my YouTube channel years ago, and she was saying stuff about me, and my daughter came back and told me, because my daughter happened to be there when she was talking about me. And my daughter came back and told me, and I said to my ex, I said, please do not discuss me in the presence of my child. And so I've kept my peace about it. I thought I didn't even know there was beef. I didn't know me and her had beef. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know we had beef. So I noticed, so last year, she started monitoring my YouTube channel because she went back and told my ex something, and he confronted me about it. And I asked him, I said, did you even watch the video? He said, no, but she said, I said, but did you watch the video? So I knew then that she was monitoring my channel, but I'm going to say this. You have to, and I said this to my ex. I said, you don't think that it's kind of weird that your current wife is stalking your ex-wife? You and because I know she gonna watch this video, sister girl. I said, you don't think that it's weird that your current wife is stalking your ex-wife? I said, that ain't alarming to you? And here's the kicker. This is the first video when I go in talking about anything. She literally sits there and watches my videos to see if I'm going to discuss her and my ex. But if you want to talk, see, me and him had this discussion already. Me and him talked about this. So I'm bringing it to her attention now because I made it very clear. And I don't know whether or not he told you what I said, but I'm going to tell you what I said. You have one more time to attempt any contact with me, and I will be going to file a restraining order against you. You got one more time. Now, I blocked you on my Facebook, homegirl. I blocked you on my Facebook. I blocked you years ago on that. And I blocked you when I found out you was trolling my TikTok. I blocked you on that too. And luckily, my Instagram is private because you would have been you would have been stalking me on that too. So I think that it's really weird for you to be stalking me like that. You are obsessed with a girl, boo. You are obsessed with a girl. You are obsessed. And the fact that you sit there for hours watching my videos to see if I'm going to discuss you, talk about you. Girl, you about this tall and bald head. No, I'm going to keep it classy. You got to be a sick individual to sit there and stalk your husband's ex. You got to be sick in the head. Y'all been together for about 12 years. You've been married almost 10. You that obsessed? So I'm since you said that you got receipts, I can't wait to see these receipts because first of all, let's talk about some stuff. Because I have been matter of fact, I'm not even going to stoop that low because, honey, you don't want me to really dig into a lot of this stuff. You don't want me to dig into what really happened and how my marriage was not the first marriage you destroyed. You don't want me to get into that. So I'm going to keep it classy, but like I said, and I made sure that I made it very clear to your husband. I told your husband to let you know that if you attempt any other communication with me through social media or whatever, I will be going to file a restraining order against you. He's so silly. I made it very clear. You got one more time. Not you. To me, not you. She knows who I am. You got one more time. And I could pull my phone up right now and you would see her all the way at the bottom of my Facebook block list. She's been blocked since what? She's been blocked for how long? She's been blocked for years. And if I show you the accounts I blocked on my TikTok, she's at the very bottom. She's the first one because I learned how to block people because of her. Let me tell you something. That's right. Let me say this. And I made this very clear because she talked about some kind of receipts or whatever. I'm going to make this clear. If I would have cheated on my ex with 1,500 men, that was none of your business because that was between me and him and that was our marriage. If he cheated on me with 1,500 women. That was none of your business. That was between me and him. Your concern is your marriage now. That's all you need to be concerned about. Your marriage now need to be your biggest concern. What goes on in someone's marriage is none of nobody's business. I don't ask questions about your matter of fact, I'm like, how's she doing? And he like, she doing good. But all this time I didn't know we had a beef. Now you know something's wrong with you. Grow up. At your age, not your height. Grow up. You in your 50s talking about you got beef with me. You in your 50s. Grow up, homegirl. Matter of fact, you beefing with yourself because I'm over here living my best life. You beefing with yourself. You beefing with yourself because I done moved on with my life. You too old to be talking about you beefing with me. And the way I look at it, if you got that much beef with me, you know where I live. But I tell you one thing. You beefing with yourself. You ain't beefing with me. The truth hurts. And anytime I discuss my marriage with my ex, it's only to let people know. It's only, yes, we do. We have a daughter together. Yes, we do. Anytime I discuss my marriage on here, it's to let people know that there's life after divorce. It's to let people know that there's life after heartbreak. Anytime I discuss what I went through, because it's so funny, because when I have a conversation with my ex, he never denies anything. She's in denial because she don't want to accept the fact that she was his mistress. Every time me and him discuss anything, he never denies anything. But some reason, a woman that was not in my marriage always has something to say. Kevin, go play in the street somewhere, okay? Go play with your mama. Every time me and him have a conversation of what took place in the marriage, he never denies anything because we're in a good place. We're over that. We are over that. Like, we're good. But I want to know how and why is it that he's over it and we done dealt with it, but she don't like the fact that she was a mistress. I called you a mistress again. Me and him overcame it. We dealt with it. We good. Yeah, exactly, Anthony. And that's why I'm like, you in your 50s talking about you got beef with me. Beef for what? Ma'am, you got my ex-husband. You just mad because, and this is the thing, most people, they trying to clear their conscience about what really happened. Ma'am, don't use me to clear your conscience. No, and like I told him, she's mad because y'all got together the wrong way. And the thing is, whether you say, well, y'all was going through this, we were still living in the same household. And not only that, because he was my husband, we were still sleeping together. So tell yourself whatever makes you sleep at night. You were a mistress. You were a home wrecker. So tell yourself whatever you want. But you stalking me on and talking about you doing things for clout and clickbait. Ma'am, can I help you real quick? Have you ever noticed that my videos don't really got titles? When somebody uses something for clickbait, their videos have a title. So I'm sitting here like, how is a mistress? Why do a mistress got beef with somebody that was an actual wife? You know you're mad because you got him wrong. And now you stalk. This is the thing. When people stalk you, it's because they are mad that you didn't break and crumble like they thought you were going to break and crumble. I'm not bothering you. I'm out here living my best. And what makes it so bad, woman, ma'am, you acting like this, and your husband has a position in the church, and you acting like that. I was so mad that I stepped out of character on Saturday. That's why I couldn't come on Sunday, because I did not like how I felt. I didn't like I promise you, if she would have pulled up, I would have pulled back up. And so, because I'm like, wait a minute, y'all, this woman literally took the time to leave a comment about this long up under the video. So wait a minute. Because when I started discussing certain stuff and basically talking about how far me and my kids come, but how good God has been, it's further towards the end of the video. So you sit there and torture yourself and watch that video. You tortured yourself and sat there letting envy and jealousy and hatred built in your heart while you watch that video. Then you leave a comment, and then you are psychotic, because then you left your phone number in the comment and going to say, if anybody else want to see the receipts, you can see them. What receipts are you going to show people? Because no matter what you say, me and him was still married. That's it. Here's the kicker. While you thinking people are going to side with you about whatever me and him went through, because first of all, I never hid the fact that I went through, I was battling my sexuality in my marriage. Matter of fact, he met me knowing that. And whether you like it or not, he actually was attracted to that in me. So while you think you're going to use against me, well, she was liking females, he knew that. This is the funny part. And then your raggedy baby daddy, who I used to deal with in 2005, before I didn't even know you exist. I didn't know your kids. All I know is that he had kids. He had 3 kids on his wife, and his marriage was destroyed. Only years later to find out that you were the woman that he had those kids with, and you destroyed his marriage. So, yeah, you wanted some attention. I'm giving it to you, homegirl. You wanted so bad some attention. I'm giving it to you. But at the end, you're the one that's going to look bad. Because at the end of the day, him and I were married. What makes being a mistress Wonder Woman? What makes being a mistress? What makes being a mistress a good thing? I don't care what me and him went through. I don't care how many times he did what on me. I don't care how many times. I don't care none of that stuff. Because at the end of the day, we were married. And whatever took place in my marriage to him was none of your business. So you talk about, show receipts about how many marriages you destroyed. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? Let's talk about how many marriages you destroyed. Mine wasn't the first, and it dang sure might not be the last. So you're going to leave this big. And see, the reason I'm talking about it, because you made it public. You made this public when you left that comment. You made it public when you left your phone number up under my video for people to call you. What they gonna call you and say? Good thing, good job on being a mistress. Good job on being a home wrecker. What you want people to call you and say? What? I mean, I don't get it. You made this public by threatening me. You want to show receipts? I got plenty of receipts. Because truth be told, I could have sued you for destroying my marriage. Oh, your marriage? No. Because see, even though we was going through some problems, what you failed to realize, and I don't know what homeboy told you, but me and him had this discussion. We decided that we was going to work on our marriage. And guess what? We still was married. So at the end of the day, I could have sued you. There it is. So to put it out there, and I'm going to make this very clear. I don't have beef with you. You got beef with yourself. And the beef that you're dealing with, alienation of affection, exactly. I could have sued her. And here's the thing. You couldn't have sued me for alienation of affection. Yes, I could have, because me and him were still sleeping together. And we were still living under the same roof together. Plain and simple. So I could have done a lot of things, but I didn't. But I'm saying everything I'm saying. I'm trying to say it in a nice way because I got even more receipts than you got. And let's not talk about the fact. See, you want to talk. We can talk about the fact that he didn't even know that you was also messing with somebody that worked for his daddy. I bet you're going to try to figure out how I know that. That's why when I asked him, was he sleeping with you without protection? When he said no, I never laid with him again. I never laid with him again. So if you want, we could discuss that. And there's witnesses and things like that about that. And I'm pretty sure you know exactly who I'm talking about. So, yeah. And yep. And you can ask Mr. Bird and whoever else you want to know, because everybody in the community knew it. The only person that did not know it was my ex. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it alone. But if you continue to stalk me, continue to attempt to contact me, and I don't care, don't even try to contact me through a third party, not even your husband. Because if you do, I promise you, I will be heading to Richland County to get a restraining order against you for stalking. And honey, I got screenshots. I screenshotted your comment. Not only that, I also screenshotted when TikTok alerted me of you monitoring my profile. So I'm going to make that very clear. We're going to leave this alone. I'm not bothering you, so don't bother me. If I don't send for you, don't come for me. I don't bother nobody. I'm in my own little bubble. I'm in my own little world. And I don't know why you so pressed about me. I'm already seeing somebody. So why you so pressed about a girl? I'm already dealing with somebody. Why you pressed? Why you so pressed about me? I'm not bothering nobody, and I don't want nobody bothering me. So I said what I said, and when I said what I said, what I said. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all excited. Tomorrow we have our very first family annual Christmas party. So my niece is hosting it. So it starts like 6 o'clock tomorrow. So we will be doing that. And so I'm excited about that. So I got me and my girls, all of us matching pajamas, because it's a pajama party. It's a Christmas pajama party. And so, y'all, I need to get out the house. So I got the Grinch. I got me and my girls. All of us got matching Grinch pajamas. And so I'm excited about that. And so I'm cooking for the party. I'm making Jamaican pork roast. I done already cut it up into nice little chunks. I've started marinating it. It has green sauce and jerk sauce. And I also put some homemade jerk seasoning that I made myself. And so I'm taking that for tomorrow. But I'm also cooking enough for Christmas for me and the girls. I'm making macaroni and cheese. Of course, I'm making a vegan macaroni and cheese. And so a lot of you may not know it, but with the fast, I had to do mine different, because I'm in the process of restoring some muscle loss that I had. And so I have to have protein. And so I hope everybody else is staying firm to what it is that they're doing. So I have to do what's best for my body, and you got to do what's best for yours. Prime example, Glenda niece is like, she's like 4'11", like 4'11", 5 feet, and she wanted to fast with no food. And matter of fact, she wanted to fast with no food, but because she fasted so much, her weight has dropped down to under 100 pounds. And so with this time, I told her to seek God, because I don't think that God would tell her to fast with no food and put her life in jeopardy like that. So we all have to do what it is that's actually best for all of us to do. And so I just hope everybody stands strong and doing what they need to do. With me, I'm excited about the gym. Thursday, I made it to 31 miles on the bike. And so I'm so proud of myself. Yesterday, I was only able to, yesterday I did 22 because my oldest she started not feeling well at the gym. And so I was only able to do 22 miles on yesterday. And so my goal is come January 1st to be able to do 30 miles a day. And so each month I'm going to increase my resistance. And so right now it's just getting the pace down. When I first started, my RPM was at 113, which means that's about as fast as I can go. And so now my RPM yesterday hit 128. And so I am very, very excited about, about it, and what it is. I'm excited about my health journey, and I just let the cat out of the bag. Yes, I am talking to someone, and they're in fitness as well, and so it's kind of cool. And so, they, yeah, so, I let the cat out the bag. So, sometimes when you got to check people to let them know I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm good. And so, yeah, 30 miles. I did 30. I did 30. No, actually, I did 30 miles on Wednesday. I did 31 miles on Thursday, and I did 27 miles. I'm keeping up with what I'm doing, and so I'm able to show y'all if y'all want to. So I think I'm gonna end up putting a screenshot, because what I do is I do them in rounds. Like, I'll do round one on the bike, and then I'll probably do that. I'll do that up to 8 to 10 miles, and then I'll stop, stretch a little bit, and then I'll get back on, and I'll do the rest on out, until I hit my desire. And so, I am excited about everything that God is doing and how God's doing it. Um, I don't feel like a victim about anything. I don't feel like a victim when it comes to anything that I've been through in life. If anything, I think I'm one of the strongest people that I know. And I don't care who thinks different. I have been through so many ups and downs. I have been through trials and tribulations. And so I've been through things that at one point I told God I couldn't take no more. And so I think that I am the coolest person in the world. And so to God be the glory. So yeah, I'm happy about, I know it ain't over for me, and I know God is not done. I know it's not over. I know God's not done. And so I know that this is only the beginning for what it is, everything that God is getting ready to do. And so let me tell y'all one thing before I leave. Right now is supposed to be a time of unity. Right now, we're all supposed to be coming together singing Kumbaya. Right now, we are all supposed to be coming together and just, just squashing everything. We're supposed to come together and just be squashing everything. Um, it took me a long time, and I'm going to say this. It took me a long time to be able to get to a place to where it's though he could bring her around me. And then I thought we was good. And my thing is, if you wasn't watching, stalking, and monitoring my channel, you wouldn't hear the things that I say. And my thing is, the only reason that you're bothered by what I'm saying is because there's truth to what I'm saying. But it's supposed to be a peaceful time. We're going into 2026. I am so excited about 2026, y'all. Y'all have no idea. And I, even to the point to where I have not felt myself I've not felt like myself the last few days. So yesterday morning, because I didn't come on Sunday to give you that word, which y'all, I believe either this evening or either early tomorrow morning, I'm going to give y'all the word that I wanted to give you on Sunday. And on Sunday, I was going to minister to you with this one word, with this one thing in mind. You could keep Santa. You could keep Santa. Just give me Jesus. And y'all, I was so excited about that word. But after what happened Saturday, when my flesh rose up, And my flesh had me want to put Tim's on. Yeah, when my flesh rose, I knew, I said, I said no. Because how can people that hurt you get mad when you reveal that you done healed? No, they circle back around to cause more hurt and damage. And my thing is this: no one can, and even here's the funny thing, even if they could produce receipts about whatever happened in my marriage, that was before I came into ministry. So it would still be irrelevant. And the fact, whatever receipts she thinks she can produce, I was married. What was going on in my marriage with my ex was none of your business. And you shouldn't have even put your nose in it. You shouldn't even be speaking on me or speaking on anything I went through with my ex-husband. Keyword, ex-husband. He was my husband. You was just a woman that probably gave him some nasty tainted peanut butter and jelly that's been passed around to everybody's house. I said to my ex, y'all, I had a human moment. I said to my ex, when I first confronted him about her, I said, she must give one hell of a BJ. I sure did. PB&J. She must give one hell of a butter and jelly. I'm in a good place. Like, I'm in a good place. I am. And I'm going to go into 26 with that same peace. Oh, Jesse. Oh, my goodness. What you got to say? I just fainted. I did. I hit dog with holler. So it's nothing I can do. It's nothing I can do when someone feels guilty. You got my ex-husband the wrong way, boo. And you're mad. You just got him the wrong way. And let me tell you something. This is facts. The way you get somebody, you will lose them. So I'm going to give you this mic drop one time, girl. If I wanted him back, I can take him from you like that. Keep in mind, I filed for divorce, not the other way around. But boo, I'm going to make it. If I wanted him, I would take him. So we ain't going to play the little petty game. And ma'am, here's the kicker. You already know that too. That's the sad part. You already know that if I want him, I can take him back from you. You already know that. Ma'am, I'm going to leave that one alone. Girl, you already know if I wanted him, I could take him back from you. You know that. You know that. See, you're insecure. You're trying to see where everything is. You're trying to see what everything is. No, that's guilt, boo. That's guilt, boo, because one thing you know, how you get somebody, you lose them. That's guilt. And you afraid that he's going to come back home to mama, boo-boo. That's what that is, girl. You scared he coming back home to mama? Girl. See, I will always have his heart because I gave him his first child. Boo-boo. So you want to play these little petty games, girl. We can play these petty games. But see, you're going to be playing by yourself, though. No, that's right. That's not true. That's not true. No, because see, she's been watching me for a long time because it's jealousy. So you could take that how you want. That's right. You could say whatever you want. That's your opinion, but that's not the whole situation. You are obviously very new to the channel, so you don't know the whole scope of everything. You don't know everything that has happened. So, but you are entitled to your opinion. And I could talk about whatever I want to talk about on this channel, and you nor her will stop me from doing that. I'm not being negative. I'm not being negative. Somebody wanted to make things, If she didn't want me to discuss it, she shouldn't have left her comment. I'm not bothering her. I'm not checking for her. She's blocked on everything, every social media platform I got. I just couldn't block her on here until she commented a few days ago. Then I was able to block her. I already knew she was watching, and I knew eventually she was going to slip up. Because she would watch and listen to what I say, and then she'd say something to my ex-husband, and he'd say something to me. And I would just say, did you watch the video? See, she's watching from a place of jealousy and envy and hatred. But it is what it is. So I'm going to still have, y'all, let me tell y'all. When you stay silent, the purpose of me doing this video is to let her know that I'm going to put a restraining order against her if she continues to try to contact me. If she continues monitoring my social medias, if she continues to leave her comments and stuff under my videos and stuff. Exactly, Miss Butter. I'm giving her what she wanted. I'm giving her the attention she wanted. The fact that she left her comment under my video and left her number and said if anybody wants to talk to her, they can text her or call her. In these days, why would you give everybody your phone number? Everybody ain't got my phone number. So she wanted attention. She got it. It may not be the attention she wanted. It may not be what she wanted, but she got it. I'm moving into the new year happy. We having our first pajama party tomorrow. With my family. I think my daughter said it's from 6 p.m. My niece said it from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. in the morning. We gonna eat, play games. They said we're gonna be playing some spades. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a spade player. And things like that. So we gonna play Uno. We gonna play my Uno because I have the new Uno deck, the one with it gives you 3 blank cards and you get to write whatever you want on them. So on one of mine says, take all your cards and put them in the deck and say and call Uno. I have another one that I wrote. It says pick 20, and there's another one that I wrote that says pick a color and lay each one of the colors down in the deck. And it's the ones that have the black and the different colors on it where you can pick a color. So we're gonna play some good Uno tomorrow. So I'm excited about that, and we're gonna play some good spade because I'm a trash talker, and so I'm excited. And I'm excited. And then the funny thing is, it's gonna be a whole bunch of people there. And then for New Year's Eve, we are bringing New Year's Eve in with my person. So I'm gonna just say that we're gonna bring New Year's in with my person, and so we supposed to shoot fireworks and all this other good stuff. So yeah, a hit dog will holler. Need to say you choosing violence on Christmas. So no, my thing is that when you stay silent, people think they are bullying you into submission. Do I still want to be with my ex? How many y'all remember that song? Hell no to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. I actually like that song by what Bishop Bowinkle. Now, let me tell you this. Me and my ex are in a good place. We are in a very good place. That we are in a good place. That's all. We're in a good place. That's all. And I have a friend. I'm not in an actual, well, that's none of nobody's, but I do have a friend, y'all. So I do have a friend. We see where it goes. So, which is exciting. So we seeing where it goes. So far, it's weird. Like, it's just weird. It's funny. It's not weird in a bad way, but it's kind of weird. But so, Nah, but my thing is, I think that's and the thing about it is what she's not realizing is by her doing the one, I'm his child's mother and you're coming up against me. What she's not getting is she's sabotaging her own marriage. That you're sabotaging your own marriage. And the one thing he know, I'm not the problem. I'm not bothering her. I'm not checking for you, boo. I'm not checking for you, boo. I'm not checking for you, boo. Y'all see all my bike shoes back there, y'all? That's what I got. All my bike shoes over there. It's not unusual. Let me stop. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a good place. Now, anyway. Now, y'all, if all of y'all, because, you know, unfortunately, you know, I did get one Christmas gift this year from somebody. But, and Faith, let me say about that perfume you sent me, girl. Girl, that perfume gets rich woman. That gets rich old woman. I'm like, ooh, okay, I like that. But if y'all would like to sew into me for Christmas, y'all, you can do it through Cash App, $ Keyshunda Boyd. So y'all can show me some love for Christmas, y'all. This Christmas. Let me tell. I'm excited, y'all. Y'all, okay, let me tell y'all some Christmas movies y'all need to be watching, though. One, you better be watching This Christmas. I Still Love This Christmas, y'all. You got to watch This Christmas. And y'all, Unexpected Christmas, y'all. I think I done watched that movie 5 times, y'all, in the last few days. Unexpected Christmas is so good. Like, y'all, I wasn't expecting it. It's called Unexpected Christmas. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I ain't gonna lie. And I watched it and I watched it again. And then there's a Christmas movie with Brandy in it. That's also Christmas Every Day. I think every day, I think it's Christmas Every Day or Everyday Christmas or something like that with Brandy. Y'all, those movies, y'all, they are so good. But I cannot go without saying the best movies in the world to watch are Hallmark. Let me tell y'all, I can see y'all. My TV in my living room, I keep it on Hallmark Christmas movies. I keep them on. Yeah, I got it pinned back now because I got to go to the gym, so I don't want to be swooshing, swooshing. So, but y'all, I'm telling y'all, man, yes, yes, y'all got to get out there. Y'all got to watch it. I'm telling y'all, these, man, I feel all warm and snuggly. So yeah, so but yeah, I really hope that everybody and like I said, y'all can be a blessing to me for Christmas. I won't get mad, and especially if you've never been a blessing to me, you know. Because, you know, somebody got to, let me stop. But it's up to you. But may God lead you. But so God be the God. Y'all, I got to show y'all what I did, though. Y'all got to give me a second. So let me show y'all this real quick. Hold up. So, y'all, I want to show y'all. I bought this for myself for Christmas, y'all. So I got to show y'all all of this. So, y'all see this? This is not a sponsored video, y'all. This is Circle. Right now, I got the electrolyte one in there. Y'all, do y'all see this? This was on Circle for like $8.70. They might still have the sale on there too. Look, it's gold. This is, y'all. I was feeling bougie on the bike yesterday like a movie. I was like, girl, yeah, girl. You know how when you watch the movies or you see the music videos and they sitting there and they trying to get the men's attention at. Yeah, I be feeling like that, you know, when I'm on a bike. So this, y'all, so this is an electrolyte one. This is a strawberry watermelon electrolyte one. So yes, look at that, y'all. So that's gold. And it actually came in a gold one of these. It's gold and it came in a gold one of these. So this is my gold. I wanted to drink a lot more water. So let me show y'all. Then we have this one, y'all. I have not used this one yet. So we're going to open this one up. Oh, there go the top for it. So here is the second one that I got. Hold on. This is the second one I got. Y'all better go on. And this one was like $8 and something too. This was like $8. It's like a bronze looking cheetah kind of one. So y'all, you got this one too. Y'all, I went on Circle, y'all. I was like, ooh. So y'all, everything I'm about to show y'all, I paid like $55 for. So everything I'm showing y'all, I paid $55 for altogether. So we have this one, and then we have this one that looks like wood. This one looks just like, this one also looks just like the case. And so let me see if I can pull this one out. So this one looks like the case as the thing as well. And so I'm gonna show you this one. This one looks like wood. And all of them are stainless steel. And of course that means that it'll keep your water cold and stuff too. So then I want to show y'all these. Y'all, this is not a sponsored video, I promise you. Y'all. And I bought the coffee one too. So I have a bunch of coffee ones. Like this is a pumpkin spice coffee. And the coffee ones you will only be able to get on the actual website. And so then I have this one, which is a creme brulee iced coffee. Right now I have And oh, the coffee ones have caffeine in them too, just to let you know. So we have a lot of them on here. This one right here is a pineapple right here. And then I have a huchata. I have that one, and there's so many in here. And this one right here is a white chocolate raspberry coffee. And again, all the coffee ones have caffeine, and they won't put you on. So yeah. And then I have a hazelnut coffee. So I wanted to show y'all those, y'all, and all this together with all three of the containers, and the thing. And I got 19. I got 19 of the cartridge drink of the flavors, and then I got all three of these. And so this was $7 and something. The gold one and the other one were $8 and something each. And so altogether, I paid $55 and some change for all of this together. So I had to share that because I was like, I'm gonna be drinking me some more water coming into 2021, honey. Because everybody knows. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all all so much, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get off here, y'all. I love y'all so much. But if you need me, you can email me. But other than that, be blessed, everybody. And again, y'all more than welcome to kind of sew into me for Christmas, y'all. And that's $ Keyshunda Boyd with Cash App. So I love y'all so much. Until we meet again, y'all have a Merry Christmas. If y'all don't see me, I got them off of circle.com. These are circle cups and stuff. You can look at, most likely they still got them on sale and stuff like that, but this gold is so pretty. And so this is a gold one, and this is strawberry watermelon electrolyte flavor. I already drunk one bottle of it already, so I'm going to end up going in there, and I think the next time I fill it up, that's going to be the end of the flavor, because normally you can fill it up like 3 to 4 times, and so I think once I fill it up one more time, that's going to be it. And so I love you all so much. And women of the Zoom, tonight, y'all get to open up your Christmas gifts for me. So if you don't know, normally, I always, for one thing, I always do, I always prepare ahead. And so normally by, I say, October, November, I'm deciding on what I'm going to give the women of the Zoom. In case you don't know, what it is one, the women of the Zoom there's a group of women who do not have families. There are a lot of women of the Zoom that don't have family relationships or anything like that. So for the last 3 years since the Zoom started, every Christmas I give the women of the Zoom Christmas gifts. I send them a box. Last year, all the women of the Zoom got boots. This year, I got the women of the Zoom something different. So last year, I got all the women a pair of boots. And so this year I got them something different, but I got them something that they would really, really like. And so I do it because I remember when no one was buying me Christmas gifts. I remember when no one was concerned about my feelings and stuff like that. So I make sure that I buy the women of women of the Zoom gifts every year. It's my token of appreciation, because for some people that's the only gift that they will get. We have created such an amazing sisterhood with the women of the Zoom, and if one needs, we all come together to make sure they got. And so if you are someone that would like to be a part of the women's Zoom, you're more than welcome to email me. And yes, it is a monthly fee for the Zoom, but that's only to keep you accountable. And so, but I'm excited about everything that God is getting ready to do. We are trying to grow the women's Zoom to 100 women. So hopefully in 2026, we can get the Zoom to at least 100 people. 100 people is going to be the cap. Like, no more than 100 people. We just going to sit with 100 people. And as people leave, we'll add people to fill their spaces and their spots. And so to God be the glory. And so I love y'all so much. And so until we meet again, y'all know what? I'm going to sing a Christmas song for y'all. In my mind. Ooh, let me stop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. So let me stop. No, you know what song I led in the every time Christmas came, you know the song that I always got the I was always asking lead Jesus, Jesus, oh what a wonderful child, Jesus, yeah, so holy me. That was my song. I used to always lead. That was my song. I would always lead for Christmas, and so to God be the glory. But I love to hear when the men say, "In my mind, ooh, 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 I wanna be free." Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes, Women of the Zoom is a ministry. It's a women's ministry. Yes, it is. It's only for women. It's a women's ministry. And it's headed over by a licensed therapist. And so I was in the women's Zoom on last Thursday, y'all, and y'all know I had to cut up, y'all. We was in there cutting up, y'all. And so, I even did my Peter Griffin and Lois impression. Was oh Lord, oh Peter, yeah. So we had a lot of fun, y'all. So we have a lot of fun. Every once in a while, I come in and I give Glenn Denise a break. She is a licensed therapist, and so therefore she is, yeah. And so we make sure that everybody. What the women's Zoom does is it brings together the natural with the spiritual. In other words, though we walk in the flesh, we do not war in the flesh. So what happens is she allows you to talk about your natural experience and what it is that you're going through and dealing with and need healing from, and then taking the spiritual aspect and putting it on top of it. And so because she does have she actually has a Christian therapist company she owns herself, and so she's a licensed Christian therapist. So if you are in the New York, Connecticut, North Carolina area, she's a matter bet actually better than that, she's actually up under Better Help. And so she's there. So yeah, she's up under Better Help, and she's up under Better Help, and she also has her own separate practice. And so, if you need to talk to somebody, just email me, or just email me, and I can get you connected to her. And so, this is all about celebrating one another and building one another's brand. And so, we got Letha. Letha's in here. Letha owns her own T-shirt making company. She will make T-shirts for you. She'll make T-shirts for you for family reunions, company events, or if you. She does it all. So she made me. So I got some nice shirts that she done made me, and and when I started doing everything with my business, because I have a shirt. This is from my business here. Hello, like this shirt here. This is a part of my company, and it says I chase God, not men. And I have an online store, of course. And then this is the initials of my company. And so she helped me learn how to do a lot of things and stuff like that. And so, so to God be the glory. So, of course, I'm going to push your business out there. I'm going to push your business and your brands out there. Yeah, she makes sweaters, t-shirts, everything. So if you would like to connect with Letha, all you got to do is just email me, and I would definitely forward your information over to her. If you are someone that actually owns a business and you would like your business actually promoted, long as it's legal, people weird. Yeah, I also, and the thing about, I also do marriage counseling. And so when Glendonese deals with a client that she cannot help, she would send them to me, especially if they're a married couple. And so to God be the glory. And then I do the consultations, and I do also the counseling sessions when people actually need them, especially when it's somebody that um needs some spiritual guidance. So when I talk to people, I literally talk to them in guides of, because some people just need encouragement, and some people actually don't know what direction to go. The only reason I stopped doing that is because people started using me as their personal not psychic, excuse me, prophet. But they was treating me like I was a psychic, but they was using me as their own personal prophet, because every time I have done a consultation, God will always prophesy to me about the person. And every time God, because one thing I tell people is I tell them to talk. And then as they're talking, God starts to reveal to me what it is. And God tells me things that they're not telling me. And so to God be the glory. And so I'm adding a new product to my business. It is a lymphatic vitamin, and it's for lymphatic drainage. A lot of people don't know that they're overweight because their lymphatic system is clogged. And not only that, a lot of people are sick because their lymphatic system is clogged. So come January, that will be a new product that has been added. I received everything yesterday for the product, and it's basically a vitamin that has different vitamins in it. It has yarrow and a few other vitamins in it, clover, and it has herbs and everything in it. So to God be the glory. And so I'm so excited about that. And so yeah. But with that being said, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm gonna get my big mouth off of here. Email me, and I would definitely send you the PDF file. A lot of people, yes, insulin resistance. I have well, actually, it's so funny because um, my weight came from my hormones when my body decided it was ready for menopause. But luckily, since I started running and walking and taking up biking, I have lost a good bit of weight just in the last month and a half. And so, a lot of people are overweight because they're insulin resistant. But I would say this to men. Uh, that's not always the case when it comes to women. Men must understand that we as women, once our hormones are off balance, that's what PCOS and stuff is. Once our hormones are off balance, it causes weight gain because it's hormones. Amen. Thank you. Amen, Sari. Thank you. Oh, amen. It's my maiden name, and I am not married, so that's still my name. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Everything's natural, so yes, they're nothing but they're all natural. They're all natural. Like literally, there's no chemicals in them. All it is, and the capsules that I use are vegan also, so they're not gelatin. They're not vegan capsules. I mean, excuse me, they're vegan capsules. So everything is just natural. In 2026, God is doing so many things as far as I'm just excited about next year and what God is doing. So to God be the glory. So yes, Tiffany, yes. Um Letha said my vitamins the only ones that don't make her sick on the empty when she don't have food in her stomach. So that's a good thing. And so, but yeah, I'm gonna get off here because my friend was calling me while I was on here, but I'll call him back in a second. But I love y'all so much. And so again, please sow into me for Christmas. It's Cash App $ Keyshunda Boyd. And I am so excited about the New Year's. I'm excited when I don't know if it's gonna be today or early tomorrow when I come and bring you the word. You can keep Santa Claus. Just give me Jesus. And so I'm excited about that. So to God be the glory. I love you all so much. And until we meet again, just know that God loves you. I love you, but God loves you more because I don't even know you, but I'm still praying for you. Amen, Carrie. Well, Carrie, keep me informed about you graduating. Oh, come on. Keep us informed about you graduating. Amen. So I love y'all so much. It's time for me to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. But see, it's when you gotta see, that's when the Bible says you gotta do it in and out of season, meaning when you feel like it and when you don't. So even though I don't feel like going to the gym, I'm gonna take my black butt to the gym.